We have seen how the Ukraine-Russian war and COVID-19 combined have caused major disruption and setback in the global supply chain, affecting the revenue of crude oil and gas in the global market. And I would like to ask you, do you still hold the belief that marijuana is better alternative than crude oil and gas today?
You are talking about cannabis, which some people call marijuana, some people call it hemp. About a few days ago, the U.S. finally legalized marijuana, and it is expected that they make $100 billion just from licensing alone in the U.S. The population of USA is about 250 million people. Nigeria's population is over 200 million people, if we believe the figures that has been bandied around for a long time. So a city alone in the US, I think Denver, Colorado, is making over $1 billion every year for marijuana. The Ondo State government, the state where I come from, has to go to Abuja every month to beg for federal allocation, assuming Ondo State, which grows some of the best weeds, Ondo, Ekiti, Edo, Delta, is able to make $1 billion extra. If you multiply that by 580 naira, imagine what they will be walking away with. And you have licensing opportunities. I'm not saying that oil is, weed will be better, but it is clear that oil is going out of business, and weed has just entered the business of revenue generation for countries. When I was saying this in 2018, by the way, people were mocking me. And imagine now, almost all the countries in the world, including those countries that have very strong religious convictions, have legalized weed, because weed, cannabis, or hemp, as you call it, has so many uses, medicinal, that we shouldn't wait in Nigeria for them to be imposing and importing their weed to us before we start making use of our very great weed from here. The same way our oil is the best in the market, the sweet crude as they call it, it's probably the way our weed, our cannabis, will be the best in international market. And those who were mocking me at that time know better now. So that's a very, very super income generation. Even the NDLA says every year that they burn down over 1.5 trillion naira worth of cannabis. That's stupid as far as I'm concerned, where you can convert it to money. Why burn it? And now, underground, NDLA grants licenses to people who are processing weed for medicinal purposes. Go and find out. So we're there already, and the better we capitalize on that to provide local employment, international revenue, the better for us, and regulation as well.